7.
Okay. How can I help you today, Troy?
Yeah, I received a call back. I had been talking to somebody about smart meter and the issues with them. And can you look on file and see who called me back the other day? I missed a call from them.
Yeah, give me one moment.
And I know it's nothing to do with you personally. It's just I have a lot of issues with them, and then we have medical problems. And the more I check into these things, the more dangerous they are. And I just want to work this out with somebody. In addition to that, I was threatened with $170 opt-out fee and $60 a month on my bill. And
That isn't a threat, sir. That's the option for opting out.
that's not an option. That's not an option. That's robbery, and that's holding people accountable for money that you're already receiving a federal grant to install these things, and you're going to make profit from them somewhere along the line, and you're trying to get us to pay for it. In addition, 90+% of your people are losing their jobs that read the meters. So I mean, and you're saving money. Apparently, you say that way, but yet, are you passing it on to the customer? Or are we going to receive? If we let you install one, are we going to receive a check from you every month?
Sir, that's definitely something we can have our meter people, our metering department speak to you about, but all in all, we don't send checks for refunds for not installing or installing the meters. There's been companies all over the United States that have changed to smart meters. They're safer for our meter men because of there's certain instances where they're not safe for going to read the meter. It does save us a lot of protocol in the sense of when we do have weather storms of having estimated readings, we can actually just go and have that data sent to us instead of having someone risk their life or their health to read the meter. So there's a lot of things and benefits to it. But again, just clarifying, that's not a threat, it's a fee. Because we have to have someone physically go out to read the meter.
Well, we're already been paying that for years. We've been paying your fee. What's different today from yesterday?
Sir, what you pay each month is not a fee. It's your payment for service.
How do you explain 1/3 of our bill goes to upkeep for something we don't receive? It goes to you guys.
That's a state regulated fee. That's a fee, but there's no additional fee outside of that. That's a state regulated fee. Those are to deliver the power to you, to maintain the service of the electricity for maintenance. So there's no additional fee when we have to have someone go out there to check the equipment. That's what the fees are going towards for your bill. But again, it's included in your electricity bill. That's a part of the electricity bill.
Also, are you aware that they're reading those with guider counters and meters, and they're saying that it's 40 times what a cell phone gives off for radiation or whatever that is?
I'm not sure where you read that, sir, but that's not the information we have provided on our website.
Yeah, it's provided on a website. That doesn't mean that you personally or anybody's actually showing the factual results of this. I mean,
well, again, we've tested it to make sure that it's safe for our customers. You have the ability to say that you don't want to. If you choose not to sign up for the service, it's definitely your prerogative in doing that. We don't say that you cannot, opt out for it, but those are different parameters of doing so. That's why there's fees, and that's why our addition of the different costs. So we try to make sure that before you even have it installed, that we have it set to where you can opt out.
Yeah, but you're actually threatening people because you're charging us $170 and then $60 a month. That's like we're a prisoner and we're on parole and we have to pay a fee that for a crime we did. We don't make money off this power. You guys are the ones making money. We're not.
No, sir. We are not threatening with the fee again.
Then opting out should not be a charge. We should not.
There's no charge if you opt out before we have it installed.
No fee per month and no charge.
There is still a fee per month because we have to now have someone physically go out there to read your meter. But if you want to opt out, we can definitely intervene that fee.
But what's the difference between today and yesterday? We've always been paying for you to have a person come out. I mean, we're not seeing no savings by even hooking this up. And in addition, there's proof that people's bills have actually gone up when you've installed the meter?
Because we can read it more accurately. So if the bills are going up, it means that someone is using more electricity, because we only bill you for electricity that is being used.
Are you saying I've been getting free electricity from you for years or somehow, or?
No, sir. I really don't appreciate the way you're trying to twist my words. But
Well,
we bill more accurately when we have the smart meters.
so you
Whatever
haven't
your
been billing me.
concerns are-
You have not been billing me accurately for years. Then is what you're saying.
Whatever your concerns are, I can definitely forward that to our smart metering group, and they can follow up with you. At this time, I'm not able to pull up the information needed because our system is down for updates. But if you do have concerns, we have the option to opt out for the smart meters, and you do have those additional fees that are included with it. But other than that, I wouldn't be able to discuss anything else, because you're now using the words that I'm saying to try to twist it against me when I'm here to help
I'm
you.
actually answering your questions, and you're trying to answer mine, but you're giving incorrect answers, I feel, to it. And
No, sir. If we bill you a higher bill, it's because there's more electricity that's being used. We don't bill,
how can there be any
numbers that are
bills?
not there.
How could I use any more with a new meter than I've used with an old meter? How is that
It will be
possible?
up for someone to actually let us know if they're changed their usage. If there's people that are experiencing more electricity being billed, or their bill is higher, it's because they're using more electricity. Again, we bill you after you use electricity, so it's more like a trust system. So we're trusting that the bill that you get from us after you using the electricity is something that you will pay.
You still pay it the following month, even if we use more electricity. Though there's no, there is a meter.
We don't pre-bill you.
But
That's what I'm
we
saying.
still end up paying it either in the following month, because you're paying from one date to another, and you're reading the usage out here on the pole like you've done for years. What's the difference is what I'm saying, you know?
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
Uh,
As far as if
there-
there's a question, because it sounds more like a statement.
there shouldn't be any difference in usage between either meter unless
I'm not saying there's difference of usage between either meter. I'm saying, as far as explaining, if there's someone that uses a smart meter, has a smart meter installed, and their bill all of a sudden started going up, it's not all of a sudden they're using more electricity, because we can't bill you for electricity that you have not used.
Okay, well, how long before somebody will call me back to discuss this thoroughly so I can find out what my legally where we can go from here? That way, if I have to get an attorney and fight this, I know.
Well, if you do that, sir, that's on.
Oh, that we know.
Your prerogative, but at this point, if you mention attorney, since I'm on the phone, I wouldn't be able to help you. But I can definitely send any concerns that you have, because again, we have already spoken with the state. Everything we do has to go through the state, so it's not something that they're not aware of. But I can definitely send in your concerns to our metering team so they can further assist you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you do that. So, how about approximately how long do I have to wait for a return call?
In most cases, we try to contact you within 10 business days. If you have any concerns, if you have the voicemail or the missed call, definitely listen to that, because I'm not seeing any information. I see that they called you in February, but I don't see anything as far as that, and that you opted or requested to opt out for the metering of the smart meter in February, but I haven't seen any updates yet. But again, because our system is in the process of updating, I won't be able to look at exact notes from our work request, because we do have to send out a work request to our team to let them know that you don't want to have the smart meter installed.
And they're going to let me know prior to installing that. Is that correct? They're not just going to show up the same day?
No, there's a letter that was sent out at the end of February in regards to the dates. You would definitely want to call back to speak with our metering team on Monday if you haven't, since you won't hear from anyone over the weekend. But you're definitely more than welcome to call us back on Monday to speak with our metering team, because they're here Monday through Friday. And then you can have that, I can make a note to send out a work request to have you opt out for our smart meters.
Well, I got to make it real clear. First of all, the only opting out will be done with your company waiving fees completely for this, because I feel as though I personally... I
can make a
personally,
note that you would request that, but I can't
yeah,
guarantee it, sir.
yeah, I'm requesting that any fees be waived. Otherwise, let them call and explain the whole thing to me, and then we'll discuss it. But from what I've understand and researched online, legally I have the right to request it to be waived because of my personal medical condition concerns and the other concerns I have that I've mentioned that we've talked about. And in addition to that, like I've explained, you receive grant monies and things for this, and it would be like me being billed twice to opt out and to pay for your system to be installed when, quote, you're going to save money. I'm not. So I'm requesting at no charge to be opt out, period. No charge. And with that, I do thank you for your time, and I will wait for a phone call back.
Okay. Thank you for giving us a call.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Well, there you have it. Is that piracy? Is that criminal acts? Are we being taken advantage of again by a company that is obviously putting a dangerous thing in your home? They're taking advantage of a broken system to do so. They're going to make money, apparently. They're admitting that possibly they've been overbilling you probably all along or something, or there could be mistakes in your bill, which they've never admitted to before. I really hope everybody that sees this film looks into the dangers with smart meters and the costs and what's really going on behind the curtain. There's been some really bad things. People with cancer have had cancer come back and die. Fires. Meters just charging enormous amount of money that we've never used at a location. You know, there's a lot of concerns with this, people. I suggest you reach out before it's too late and they install it. By the way, if they install it, they charge you even more money to come out and take it out. Plus all those poor people that are losing their jobs. You think that's right? This is a time when, remember, they all got a kickback on the taxes. And now they're firing people? Those people are going to lose their jobs. They're losing their liveliness. You know? It's not like the power company's not making enough money. By the way, if you put in solar panels and windmills and you make enough, power, get off the grid yourself, and you feed it back to them, they want to pay you about 1/10 of what they're charging you when they buy whatever extra you have that you're using. So this is Troy Hudson, and I'm telling you, it's time to stand up. Thank you and have a great day.